Number 5. Chatbot building. You've talked to a chatbot before, that little bubble that pops up on a website. Ever wonder who built it? Someone at home, who learned for free and got paid a lot of money for it. Every business wants a chatbot right now. They want a system that answers questions at 3 a.m., collects emails, and books appointments without a human involved, but they don't want to build it themselves. This problem is your paycheck. A platform called ManyChat lets you build chatbots by connecting boxes with lines. You drag a box that says, user sends a message, and connect it to a box that says, bot replies with this. It looks like a flowchart a 12-year-old could draw, and businesses will pay you $1,000 for it. You're actually selling them time. The bot never gets tired and never has a bad day. You can learn the whole thing on ManyChat's free plan. Think about local businesses, a hair salon, a gym, a dentist. Tell them you can build a system that automatically answers their Instagram DMs and books appointments. You charge them to build it, and they get a system that works while they sleep. Number 4. No-code automation. Every day, millions of people manually copy data from one app and paste it into another, over and over, like digital hamsters on a wheel. Free tools like Make do this for you automatically. It lets you connect apps without writing code. You just drag, drop, and point. Say you're a freelancer. When someone fills out your contact form, you manually add them to a spreadsheet, send a welcome email, and create a to-do. With Make, you build that flow once, and it happens automatically forever. Another free tool is Zapier. You create a rule. When this happens, do that. When someone buys your product, it can automatically send a receipt, add them to your email list, and post a celebration message in Slack. Make has a free plan and a full tutorial library. Zapier has a beginner course called Zapier University. The skill isn't coding, it's learning to think in triggers and actions. Once your brain clicks into that mode, the boring parts of your job start disappearing. Number 3. Notion Consulting. The free app Notion is a digital workspace for building databases, tracking projects, and running businesses. The problem? It's confusing. Imagine a box of Lego with no instructions and 400 extra pieces. That's how most people feel opening Notion for the first time. Notion Consulting is setting up workspaces for people who lack the time or patience to do it themselves. Maybe it's a project tracker for a marketing agency or a content calendar for a YouTuber. You build the workspace once and get paid. People charge anywhere from $300 to over $2,000 for a single setup. This skill can be learned for free. Notion's website has tutorials, YouTube has walkthroughs, and Notion even offers a free certified consultant badge. To build a portfolio, pick a fictional business and create their entire operational system in Notion. Almost every growing business eventually needs customized systems, and almost none of them want to build those systems themselves. Number 2. 3D modeling with Blender. Ever wonder how a movie explosion looks so real, or a game world looks better than a photo? Someone made that on a computer and gets paid very well for it. The program is Blender, and it's completely free. It's the same software studios use for movie quality graphics, but it costs $0. It looks terrifying at first, buttons and menus everywhere, but the most famous YouTube tutorial teaches you to make a 3D donut. By the end, you'll understand lighting, textures, and 3D shapes. Video game companies hire 3D modelers constantly. Architects use them to show clients what a building will look like before it's built. Film studios need people who can build entire cities inside a computer. None of them care where you learned it. They care what you can make. Your portfolio is your resume. A model you built in your bedroom with free software is just as valid as one from a fancy studio. The learning curve is real and frustrating, but every pro felt that same frustration. The only difference is they kept going. Number 1. No-code app building. A tool called Glide turns a simple Google Sheet into a fully functioning app. You put data into a spreadsheet, and Glide builds an app around it. Say you run a dog walking business with client addresses and feeding schedules scattered across sticky notes and texts. With Glide, you turn that mess into an app. Your dog walkers open it on their phones and see their schedule, the dog's photo, and special notes. You can build that for free in an afternoon. Small businesses need these tools. A restaurant needs an app to track inventory. A gym needs one for class signups. None want to pay a developer $10,000, but they'll happily pay someone $500 to $1,000 for a custom Glide app. Glide's free plan lets you build and publish real apps. To learn, pick a fake business and build an app for it. The true skill isn't just using the software, it's turning a messy problem into something organized and usable. Number 10. Photo restoration. Old family photos don't just fade. They crack, scratch, and get water damaged after 40 years in a shoebox next to a leaky pipe, but you can fix them for free from your computer. The main tool is GIMP, a free version of Photoshop. First, scan the damaged photo at the highest resolution possible, then open it in GIMP. The main tool you will use is the clone stamp. You pick a clean area of the photo, then paint that clean area over the damage. The software copies the texture and color seamlessly. It's like patching a hole in a wall, except the wall is your grandmother's face, and you have to be a lot more careful. For scratches, the healing tool blends surrounding pixels automatically. For faded photos, the curves tool brings back sharp contrast and color. If GIMP feels overwhelming, Photopea is an even easier starting point. It runs in your browser, no download required, and it's free. YouTube is your best friend for learning this workflow. Just search GIMP photo restoration tutorial. Genealogy websites, Etsy sellers, and local print shops all pay for this work. People will absolutely pay a premium to hold a pristine version of a damaged photo of a deceased relative. Number 9. AI prompt engineering. Most people treat AI like a magic 8-ball. They type something vague, get a garbage answer, and then blame the AI. The AI didn't fail you. Your prompt failed you. If you say, write me something good, you'll get something generic. But if you say, write me a 3-sentence product description for noise-canceling headphones, targeting stressed-out remote workers in a casual tone, you get something you can actually use. Learning this skill costs nothing, as tools like ChatGPT, Claude, and Gemini all offer free access. The first secret is giving the AI a role. Start with, "You are a marketing expert," and watch the response change. Next, give it context. The more background, the better the output. Third, state your desired format, like bullet points or short paragraphs. Fourth is iteration. Your first prompt is a draft. After the response, you can say, "Make it shorter," or "Give me 3 different versions." You're having a conversation, not filling out a form. A free guide called learnprompting.org walks you through this from beginner to advanced. Companies are actively looking for remote workers who can use AI to produce clean, usable output in half the time. Number 8. Ghostwriting. You write something, someone else puts their name on it, and they get all the credit. It's one of the most quietly lucrative skills on the internet. A busy executive needs a LinkedIn post or a book, but lacks the time or skill to write it. They hire a ghostwriter. Ghostwriters can make 6 figures doing this, because anonymity pays well. You've seen those wildly popular LinkedIn posts. "I almost went bankrupt. Best thing that ever happened to me." Someone wrote that, and it probably wasn't the guy in the suit taking all the likes. To learn for free, search "How to Ghostwrite for LinkedIn" on YouTube. Platforms like Coursera and Skillshare also have free courses on how to match someone else's voice. The portfolio is tricky since you can't show past work. Instead, create sample posts for fake executive personas, a CEO, a founder, a marketing director. Once you land a client, rates start around $50 to $100 per post. You're paid to outsource their thinking, all while you watch from your couch. Number 7. Ethical hacking. Companies will literally pay you to break into their systems, not their buildings, their computers. It's called ethical hacking, or penetration testing. A company builds a website, thinks it's secure, and hires you to prove them wrong. You find the holes, write a report, and get paid. The ethical part is a contract that says you're allowed to do it. Without that contract, it's just hacking. With it, it's a 6-figure career. Google, Microsoft, and Apple all run programs paying strangers to find weaknesses in their software. Some hackers make their entire yearly salary from finding a single bug. You can learn this for free. A platform called TryHackMe lets you practice on fake systems they built for you to attack, like a pretend bank or hospital. Another free resource is Hack the Box. Same idea, real skills. There's also a free course on Cybersecurity that walks you through how criminals think. You don't need special equipment to start, just a laptop and a free TryHackMe account. By the end of their pre-security path, you'll know enough to work towards certifications employers care about, like CompTIA Security Plus. Number 6. Thumbnail design. A YouTube thumbnail gets 1.3 seconds before someone clicks or scrolls past. That's less time than a sneeze. Yet that tiny image is the difference between 500 views and 500,000. You can learn to solve this. 3 things matter: a face, a number, and a reason to feel something. A great thumbnail should make your grandma feel curiosity, confusion, or excitement, even with no context. Imagine a cooking channel's thumbnail, a dark casserole dish with tiny text. Nobody clicks. Now imagine the same video with a thumbnail showing wide eyes, a fork dripping with cheese, and giant yellow text, "Illegal level lasagna." Same video, completely different result. Canva is the free tool most designers start with, using the 1280 by 720 pixel dimension. To learn, skip courses and perform thumbnail autopsies. Go to a major YouTube channel, compare their most viewed thumbnails with their least viewed, and use Canva to reverse engineer the winners. Creators desperately need this, and will pay $15 to $50 per thumbnail.